Over the past few years, gamers have become accustomed to playing titles that pretty much revolve around the same few ideas. But every so often, something comes along that's completely different. The most recent game to fit this bill is Catherine, an unusual title from Atlus's Persona team. The thing is, Catherine isn't only different in premise, but different in gameplay as well. It deals with mature and unique themes for a video game, and its mix of hardcore puzzles and dating sim options complement the overall story being told. In short, Catherine is unlike any game you've ever played, and is a wild success that will appeal to gamers looking for something off the beaten path.
Now enjoy the show, until we meet again.
Marriage is just a tradition, right? Seriously, who wants to be tied down? As long as two people are together, it's okay, right? It's best to be free, don't you think?
The main character in Catherine is a guy in his early 30s named Vincent Brooks. Vincent works in the tech industry, lives in a small studio apartment, and has some friends that he likes to get drunk with on a regular basis. Vincent also has a girlfriend named Catherine, that's Catherine with a K, who he's been with for several years. Catherine is a nagging but caring girlfriend that's slowly but surely prodding Vincent to get engaged and begin a family. But Vincent is apprehensive, and becomes even more so when a new girl comes unexpectedly into his life.
Hi, excuse me. Mind if I sit here?
That new girl is Catherine. That's Catherine with a C. And while Catherine with a K is certainly cute in her own right, Catherine with a C is a knockout beauty. After meeting with a drunken Vincent one night at the local bar, the two go home with one another. Vincent ends up waking up the following morning next to a buck-naked blonde bombshell, and thus his life begins to unravel as Vincent begins to deal with the fact that he's cheating on his girlfriend.
Okay, see you soon!
Hey, wait! I'm actually dating someone.
Dealing with such themes is essentially unheard of in games, but Catherine tackles them head on, and the fact that these issues invoke nightmares for Vincent is icing on the cake. These nightmares allow us to get into the core gameplay of Catherine.
Edge. Right, I got it.
Catherine's story and characters are great, but it truly shines in terms of its unique gameplay, taking place both in Vincent's favorite bar and his disturbing nightmares. At the bar, Vincent can drink with his friends, navigate the many text messages he receives on his phone, and even play a faux arcade game designed to help you get better at Catherine's hardcore puzzle gameplay. What's most important during these sequences, however, is to learn as much as you can about what's going on. Doing so opens up decisions that you can make, giving the game a distinct morality system that affects the overall plot. These decisions also give Catherine inherent replay value.
This is bad.
Vincent can't help but fall asleep and succumb to his nightmares. Nightmares other unfaithful men seem to be having as well. The puzzles are the same in premise each night, and Vincent will have to cross multiple stages, including a boss battle per night, in order to wake up and see the next day. These puzzles require Vincent to climb towers of blocks. Blocks can be pushed and pulled in order to make paths further and further up the tower. However, different kinds of blocks will quickly throw a wrench into your ascent each night, and that's where things start to get complicated. The puzzle sequences can be extremely hard, requiring thought and repetition. This is why Catherine isn't for the faint of heart. Even on the easiest difficulty, things get really hectic really quickly, and can frustrate some gamers. Still, if you stick with it, you'll get another taste of Vincent's real life, which is what's most fun about the game. The eagerness I felt to get through each night so I can learn more about Vincent's plight and the stories of those around him made the experience of playing Catherine a compelling one. The fact that there's cooperative gameplay options, online leaderboards, and more simply makes it an even better package.
You know how they say every guy has 3 hot streaks with the ladies in his life? This is your 3rd.
In a word, Catherine is awesome. It's a title that's completely and utterly different than anything that came before it, and better yet, it's different in the most compelling ways. All of the elements of the game come together beautifully to spin a thought-provoking tale that invokes both real-life themes as well as the supernatural. While its puzzle gameplay will no doubt confound some, others will find completing these puzzles extremely rewarding. I know I did. It's hard to say where the idea for Catherine came from, but its mature themes, unique gameplay, and hardcore approach will hopefully inspire other developers to attempt games equally unheard of. For more on Catherine, including for the full written review, head on over to IGN.com.